There are quite a few little LED lights on the market now, and what will set them apart is some of the features that they have. This little light from Weeylite, the RB08P RGB light, it has 8 function modes. It has a built-in rechargeable battery that lasts at least an hour and gives you a full 0 to 360 colors. What's in the box? Let's find out. And we'll take out the light itself and remove the packaging. And this is the light. As you can see, it's a small little light. It has on here a Coldshoe, so you can mount another light or a microphone. And what else is in the box? The manual, of course, and the registration card. And then you pull out a box out of the box, and we will look and see what's in here in these packages inside this box as well. And we will open this up. As you can see, they package it well. You have here a 1/4-20 Hotshoe adapter. Let's take it out of its package. We'll just do it like so. And that can go onto the light by screwing it into the light itself, like so. And you tighten it up, and then you tighten this up, and you can mount it on your camera. Also in here is a charging cable, and that's a USB-C to USB-A charging cable. And also we have, looks like, a phone mount as well. And this definitely looks like a phone mount. But before we take this apart, let's find out what the last thing in here is. And that is a little tripod. And this little tripod comes in the bag as well. And we assemble the little tripod by screwing it in with the 1/4-20 thread. And now you can move this like so, and this like so, and you can hold a phone. And they also have a Coldshoe that you can actually slide the light into and tighten it up. Set that like so. So now if I do it like that and put my phone on here, I now would have a light on my phone. Now I'm going to put my phone onto this device as well, and you just hold the down like so and pull it up, and now the phone is on there as well. And you can see how it fits on here and holds the light and the phone. And you can actually put this on an angle as well, which is interesting. And of course you can put the tripod together and hold it like this, and hold your phone and use the light on top of the phone. Let's look at the light. It is quite small, but it is lightweight, using machined aluminum, and we will see how much it weighs by putting it on this scale. And it's 157 grams. Let's look at the size of this light. It is 110 millimeters by 70 millimeters by, I would say, about 13, 14 millimeters on the thin side of the light. There's a USB-C charging port on the top of the light, and you have these controls on the side of the light, and the top one is your power. And the little LCD comes on and the light comes on. Right now it's at 3200 degrees or Kelvin and 20%. To increase the percentage of light, you hold down this plus key on the light, and it goes all the way up to 100. And it should go all the way down to 1 or 0. 10% is all it goes to. Mode 1 has some presets as well. Right now we're at 3200, but if I hit the plus button, it goes to 4000. I go to 5200, it's showing a sunlight. 5500 showing flash. Cloudy is showing 6000. And then shade is 7000. So it's interesting, you can just pick the one you like and just stay with that. It's interesting they chose 5200 for daylight when actually 5500 is daylight, because flash and daylight should be the same. And if you hit the M button right here, we can change the mode to mode 2, which is at 55%. So you actually have two settings for the standard CCT settings. Again, you can go all the way up to 100 and down to 10%. But you can also click on the this set button, and it takes you to the Kelvin, and then you can change your Kelvin, and you can go up to 8500 and down to 2500. And we'll go back to 5500, which is a good, nice daylight color on the light. And that's how you adjust the Kelvin on this light. Hit mode again, and now you have your effects, which is the color effects right now. And you can change the color by changing the degrees of the color and go through your various colors. They do not give you a graph to tell you which colors you're on, but I know that 0, which in this area is red. Then you go here to 120 and you get green, because 120 is green in that range. And then you go to 240 and that becomes blue. And now we're getting purplish, and there's our blue, and then back to red at 0 or 360. That is your colors. And then you can also change the intensity of the color as well by changing this one. Hit set again, and it takes you back to the percentage of the light. Hit the M button. Now you can actually set your RGB color levels individually. And let's do the green and go, let's add green so it's exclusively green. And as you can see, that's a pretty nice green. And let's hit set button again, and here is the blue by itself. And as you can see, it's getting to be blue. And of course, we want to do green as well, or I should say red as well. This is red, not green, as you can tell. And we'll just leave it like that. And now we're back to mode 5, which you can see is changing colors because that's a effect. Then mode 6 is a different effect. It's lightning. Mode 7 is the cop light. When you go to mode 8, you can change what mode 8 does. Right now, it is power. Mode 2 is birthday. Mode 3 is party. Mode 4 is called grasslands. Mode 5 is called sea wave. Mode 8's number 6 is aurora. And mode 7 is called movies. Those are the different scenes within mode 8. The battery in this light lasts quite a while, about a little over an hour on a full charge at full brightness. And the charging time to get to full battery on USB-C is about 3 hours. One of the things I like about this little light is if I take off this device and put it on a camera, like so, and then screw the light in like this, set it up so it's a camera light, like so, I can take a little microphone and slide it into the top here like so and tighten it and plug it into the camera, the audio, and now I've got a mic and a light on my camera. Now I'm going to do some light quality tests with my spectrometer, and we will point it at the light after I turn it on. And now I'm going to do a reading. And the reading I get is 91.9 CRI with a lux at 1733. And this is at 80% power at this point. And let's take a look at our CRI. Here's our CRI. And then we'll look at the spectrum as well. And there's our spectrum. And we'll go back. And then here's the TM30, and it's thinking about it. And here is the TM30 of a 94.3. I am now doing a reading at 3200. And I get a 92.7 for the CRI and a lux of 2001. And we'll go here. Here's your CRI, the 92.7. You can go to spectrum. And then we'll go to TM30, which is coming up right now. And there's our TM30 of 94.7. I took some thermal pictures of the light, and here they are. This will show how the thermal is distributed in this light. There are quite a few of these little RGB lights on the market now, and this little Weeylite is a very nice light, the RB08P, and I like the having the Coldshoe on the top of it, so you can mount another light if you wanted, or a microphone or something like that. That makes it a fun little light. It's quite inexpensive as well, and of course with the modes in it, it is a lot of fun as well.